So, whoops. Finding podcast guest episode update all. Alright, so that's the name of the episode. I've sent it to whatever the place to turn it into video for YouTube. Sorry, I'm a little tired today. I had an interview. Oh, I forgot. No. Alright, so I'm in November 2nd. Oh. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for watching. Do you have any questions? Sorry, I haven't been talking. I just, I'm focused on the outline. I don't really know what to say right now. So I just finding. So I'm going over my workflow. So after this, I'm going to create a page on the podcast website. Podcast. Yes. Yes. Oh. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's what I do. That's all I have to say about that. Just let me know if you have any questions. I will answer them. Because I see the chat right here and it lights up. Finding podcast guests. November 2nd. Oh, okay. So scheduled. Scheduled. And then create a page on the website. So now we go to the website. We go to the website. And then, okay, all we need is these three. So ads like Bill Burr, copy it, paste it, and then we do rename, finding, yes. Okay, and then we take this, right, finding, I need to move this over here, podcast, yes, take this, move it over here, Control F actually. Oh no, it's not what I wanted. I wanted title. Then we do finding, yes, or should we do, I'm gonna do podcast guess. Rename, finding, podcast, guess. Finding podcast guess. Finding podcast guess. Okay. We go over here. Okay. Yeah. I'm switching back and forth so I'll check because I have to copy and paste everything from here, right, and then put this on the on this part. This is for search optimization. We take this one too, and then and I think this is correct. Oh, and then we got to change this. Podcast, guess, podcast, podcasting, podcast. I think this is a little much. Podcast guess, podcast, podcasting. Yeah, we're gonna have to go with that. Actually, copy, title. Really? You're gonna be case sensitive now? You're gonna be case sensitive? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Finding podcast guess. 80 7. Did I? Finding podcast guess. 87? See. Thanks. Yeah, because I have to go back and forth because I could never remember. See, look, 87. So this is 87. So that's correct. Let's do finding. It's not dinding. It's finding. It's not the R either. Podcast. Guess. Transcript. Okay. The episode transcript. Okay. And then see, I also have to go back. This page isn't even created yet, but I have to go back and I have to put it over here. So it's a bunch of back and forth, not even joking. And then I guess while we're here, finding a podcast guest, we might as well. Podcasting transcripts. What if, see, and then I find an error all the time. Podcasting, and this is ads like Bill Burr with the other pages. See, I just found an error. I sometimes I miss this. So now I have to go back and I have to take this one. And I have to do the same exact thing. And I miss the L all the time. At least with the H I can always go, whoops. And it's like Bill Burr transcript. Not the transcript, but the podcast page. Yep. Okay, that one. I think I'm done with that one. And I'm technically done with this one because I just did it all. Oh, I have something I want to do. I have a friend whose book I want to promote, and I want to keep promoting, and I think it's this episode. So I want to put her book in all of the show notes, just because I want to see her SEO score go up. Yes. Because her SEO score is it's not super low, but it's low. And so, I had to fix this too, apparently. I don't know why it's like this, but it is. Switch to rich text. I'm just gonna do this. It's a good thing I saw this. This is another thing I have to fix. And this is next week's episode. So I have to fix it today. Or tomorrow. Or some other day. I don't know why it's like that though. That's weird. And then this one. Yes. Alright, I'm gonna stop here because I'm gonna check her SEO score, like, after I stop seeing this in the. I just want to see if it'll go up because these show notes are SEO whatever, like they're good, but I don't know if... Okay, so we're technically done with this. Technically. So, okay, we're done with this, but I still need it. And my computer is going to die soon. Finding podcast guests. Adds like Bill Burr transcript. Okay, we're done with you. I need that transcript. I need the transcript. So adds like Bill Burr transcript. I need you. I don't need you though. So we can switch these. And then I need to, bam. See, this is why I needed this still open. See, I'm just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then once I'm done with this, which will be in a couple seconds, I need to, I needed the transcripts. And the transcript is just the same exact stuff from this page, basically, except I do the transcript, which should be done. So yeah, and then I have to add it to the archive, which is just like every episode in one list. I don't know. So yeah, see, this is the transcript. So I have to take this page and then copy it, paste it, do finding podcast guests, HTML, then you take this, you rename it, and then bam, you have the transcript page. So now I don't need this. So now I have to go back and forth, and this is why I search for title, because now I just need to put transcript. Oh, wait. Finding podcast guests. Boom. Transcript. Boom. Transcript. And then finding podcast guests. Boom. Guess where this is going? Bam. Finding podcast guests. Oh, okay. So this is going here. Description, same description. I don't know if that's good or not. Then this thing over here, right? This thing over here, and then this needs to go over here. Title. Oh no. Finding podcasts. Yes. Transcript. Okay. Is there something else I need to do? Oh, yeah. 87. So this is why I try to use the same exact, like I go, so the Bill Burr episode was 86, and this one's 87, and that's why I try to do it, like, episode after episode, so that I just have to, like, change one thing, and not change 7 things. Change one thing per page, just to be clear. Just in case I wasn't being clear, you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying. So now I gotta take the transcript. The transcript is here. Is this realigned? I don't know. Move over, sure, okay. So now we go over here, export text. Sure. Continue to clipboard. That's copied. Transcript, and this is the last episode's transcript. Then you can just take this, delete it. Now we take this, and then we go bam-o. See, the problem with this is it just ends up as one thing. I have to take a break tag and really add this if I really wanted to make it look nice, but I don't right now. I'm not feeling it. I have to, yeah. I'll do it eventually though, because it's only what, 18 to 962. Okay, that's 150 pages. That's a lot, actually. Okay, we took these. I didn't run this change. No, I did not. Okay, so we're gonna run the change. Run the change. Run the change. Oh, I forgot. We go here. I always forget this step. Like, I have to run it again now. So, then we do finding podcast guess. Boom, right there. Save it. Okay, now we run it again because I forgot. Why was it a nightmare? Alright, and see, I have every step that we need to take, not in order, but yeah. Record, convert audio to video, add to Anchor, that's what we just did. That's this stuff right here. Add audio to Patreon. We can do that right now. Where's my thing? Oh, wait, where's my? Okay, it doesn't matter. So we're adding this to Patreon as like a preview to anyone who wants to watch it, I guess. I don't know. Or not watch it, listen to it. It's audio. You can't watch audio. Who am I? Magic? Oh, yeah. I only started learning HTML like 5 years ago, so I've always had the auto input, manly input, yeah. Auto input is a lifesaver. Okay. So now we are adding this to Patreon, and this is I'm trying to increase the SEO score. Yeah, I mean, but it's thanks to guys like you that had to go through that nightmare of inputting everything, and some of them were like, okay, I'm not doing this anymore. Oh, SEO. I could show you. So, search engine optimization. So a backlink is like when a domain links to your website. And so when I post it on Buy Me a Coffee or Patreon, or when I have my article put in Hacker Noon, that's a backlink. And because it's a high domain rating, that adds to my domain rating, because SEO is about building trust. And so when a website with a high domain ranking, oh, okay, so you know what it is, right? Sorry, I don't speak very clearly. No, not this one. Oh, this is, yeah, so this is okay. It's this one. It's this one now. I just got a new podcast cover. No problem. Clearly, because I have a podcast and I'm always explaining things. I get used to explaining things. I'm not in a rush, or like I'm getting better at explaining things. But as you see, I still have difficulty. What? This isn't the new podcast cover. Where are you? Where are you? Podcast cover. Not here. Here. It's the new podcast cover. Has it even taken effect in? Yeah, it has. So then we go podcast episodes, finding podcast guests, and see, this is the back and forth I'm talking about. I have to go here. Alright, and then I have to go. I don't need this one. Then I have it here, and then this is where the SEO comes in. I go, bam, copy and paste it. Bam. I don't know why I keep saying bam, but yeah, it happens. I'm weird like that. Podcasting book. And this is a different domain, right? This is my blog for podcasting. And so, bam, you add it. And that way, Patreon, which has a lot of domain authority, now I get that. A little bit. Google trusts me a bit more. Business, podcasting. Yeah. Publish now. Okay, that's one. Yes, sir. Add to Patreon. Now we're gonna tweet this out. I recorded the November 2nd episode of BAIB. Here, now we got the episode is about finding guests for a podcast. Anyone can listen to the episode on Patreon. Actually, you have to at Patreon just to get a little more visibility for free. New line, even though it doesn't matter at this point. Just gotta have it at the end. Ooh. Oh. Did it? God damn it. It's not what I wanted. Yeah. So now I take this. I tweeted it out. Correct? Yes, I did. I tweeted it out. Now we add to one of my favorite websites of all time. This is another backlink thing. I like this website very much. I use it every day. It's where you track your progress. It's called MakerLog. It's fantastic. So my streak is 526. That means for 526 days, I've recorded a task. Record a podcast episode. Create a page for the podcast episode on the website. Yeah, see, now I'm gonna get another backlink. And MakerLog's SEO score. Let's find that out. Last time I checked, it was at like the 60s. Right, so a lot better than mine. You just have to keep, when your SEO score is really high, you just have to keep increasing the websites you post it, and eventually you'll get up there. See, 53, 13,000, and I'm at 300. So I'm gonna get there. I just need to do more stuff. That's it. More stuff. Just keep posting it everywhere. Do it all the time. What's the other one I do? I do Podhunt. Podhunt.app, I think is the URL. And I post like every podcast episode to this website. And every episode is, oh, what? That's so lame. So if you go here, podhunt.app, we have time for this. Trust me. So this is mine, right? We go, this is me, older. So that's just this week. Monday. Not this week. Thursday. So that was Tuesday. And I have 87 episodes. Right here. Right here. So imagine I'm just, every time I have a new episode. Problem is that it restarts at 9 p.m. and I'm trying to not use my phone exactly at 9 p.m. Donating. See, is this every day for the week? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so 3 out of 4 for the week. Yeah, okay. Create a buy me a coffee post. And so what I just did for this one, or like for this right here, we're gonna do that. Except they don't let us add audio, I don't think. Right. So then we're just gonna add it. Add the website stuff. See, bam. Right. Yeah, so these are already links because I did that. And now it's public, just so anyone, there's no paywall, right? So anyone can find it, not only find the post, but then Google can easily find it. And that will give me more SEO, because if you saw, if you took a look at Ahrefs right now, for the podcast website, it's a little slow, probably because I already looked at it. Oh, and then we got a request indexing. Okay, it's getting there. It's a little slow. Yeah, so the top one is buy me a coffee. So I'm just going to keep adding it, and that'll give me domain authority. But see what this is? It's not a post. It's from this right here. It's these 3 links. Because if you look at it, it's not, it's just BIB, no follow. Right, so I need do follow links. I'm still trying to find them. Yeah. Yeah, so alright, so create a buy me a coffee post, transcript, we already did that. Add structured data. I already did that. So this is structured data right here. And then request indexing, which is the last thing I could do. Or I could, I haven't done the newsletter for this week, for next week. So I can do that too. So this, what I'm about to do right here is add it to Google Search Console. And this is just making it faster for Google to recognize this new page that I just created. So then we do it not just with this, but with the transcript too. So that it's just faster that it recognizes it. And this is just in case if someone wants to plagiarize it. Google will recognize that I was the first one to write this content, but also it'll add me to the search results quicker, making my domain authority higher and making it more likely that someone searching for anything that I wrote in this webpage, they'll be more likely to find it. Yes. And request indexing. I want to try something. So this is the blog. What was that? I don't understand. So every Thursday I have a blog post, and no worries. I had all the time, so this is all I'm doing today. Well, it's not. It's a lot for one day. But yeah, this is all I have planned, so no rush. That's what I'm trying to say. So I forgot to do this. I don't know. That's weird. Oh, yeah. I bought a SEO book, and so not an SEO book, but like a content. Yes, it's yeah, exactly. So I bought, um, where's the book? Switch to buying. I bought this book. Um, can I share the link? Where's the link? Okay, I gotta go to her page. I gotta find it. Steph Smith. Okay. Then I go here. Right. No. Damn it. Is this it? Or do I have to find it? Yeah. So, let's see. I bought her book, and she's really smart. She works at. She has a blog that she created last year, and it has 4,000 subscribers, email subscribers, and she works at The Hustle. I think she leads the trends group for content creation. I'm not sure, but she's really smart, and like when she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna release a content creation guide," I immediately jumped at it. She was like, "Would you buy it for $10?" And then I was like, "Yes." And then 20 minutes later, she released it as a product, and I pre-ordered it, and I've been waiting for it since like July, and she released it on the 15th, and I'm right at the SEO chapter. So I'm gonna do a podcasting SEO podcast episode, and I'm gonna write that up on the blog too. Right now the book is $30, but it's still so worth it. Okay. That was actually the last thing I have to do, but oh, here's my phone. I have one extra thing that I can do. I have to wait for the email though. I've been going through it fast. Okay. Never mind. It's here. Yeah. I'm not sure what you do, but if you are looking to create content, I would get this book. It's fantastic. Actually, what do you do? Tell me about yourself. Okay. So, I put the podcast episode. Hey, who's this guy? Is that? Still. Okay. Good to know. Perfect. You see that? Just as I clicked upload. That's awesome. Download. Okay. Building an indie business. Finding podcast guests. Okay. Now I just do it real simple. I don't. YouTube is just something that I'm like, so I don't put too much effort into it. If I really wanted to, I could. So I'm just blindly doing it. If I really wanted to put effort into YouTube, I'd clean this up a lot. Yeah, I'd optimize it. I've done a little optimization here. It's no accident that I use brackets. I used to use a dash. I read about like optimizing your YouTube videos. And then here, have them read my blog and see what they can come up with. I have a bunch of stuff that can help them. I have an episode on like writing a podcast episode. The security officer, my stepson asked if he can do a podcast with a friend in our front room, and I asked what 14-year-olds talk about. Yeah. Yeah, I put my nephew in front of a mic every time I see him. He's 10, and he just talks about school, and that's basically it. So I'm guessing a 14-year-old would do the same thing. Cool. How's everything in England with everything that's going on? I'm in California right now. Podcast. Okay, there's this. Visibility, schedule, November 2nd. November 2nd, 15th, schedule. Okay. Yeah, I could do the newsletter. I haven't done that yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'll do the newsletter right now. Just for fun. I'm having fun right now. Yeah, I think so too. It doesn't look like it's gonna get any better anywhere. I just hope it gets better economically speaking, because I lost my job because of COVID. Yeah, it's great. I want to go to England as well, just to experience something new. I don't know how this works anymore. Audience, campaign, campaigns right here. One click. That's unfortunate. Replicate. Okay. One thing I should mention is that podcasting is great. It'll help your stepson with his confidence and being able to speak clearly about ideas that he has, and that would be good for his future. Because that's what's helped me, and I'm 24, and I struggled with speaking. I'm very introverted, but here I am talking about random things. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I talked to, in one of the communities I'm in, Nice. One of the communities I'm in, someone was like, yeah, I went to the same school that William Shakespeare went. And I was like, wow, you have infrastructure that old where compared to here, my house is 50 years old, maybe. So just to think that my friend went to the same school as William Shakespeare is just, it's baffling to me. Because there's nothing here in California that is as old as William Shakespeare. How to own the content of a podcast. It's this one. Okay. Oh, if I just take it and put it like this, and then every just section is what it is. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, and it's super weird because like LA is down here and I'm up here. I'm near San Francisco. And we haven't had an earthquake in years, but then LA always has earthquakes because they do a lot of oil drilling. But then we get fires. Like one of the fires was 10 miles away, where like exactly where I used to work before COVID happened. So yeah, it's all strange. And then it's like there's no one to say, "Hey, this isn't right." You know? It's like I don't know what to say. It's hard. And leadership doesn't help. That's what I can say. Oh yeah, no worries. So, it was my first job out of college. I was doing data entry, and in hindsight, I should have seen all these red flags where they were hiring two people at the same time for the same position, but like we were supposed to work together, and then COVID happened. I was supposed to start in March. I started in May. Same with the other guy. So they started us together in May, and my job was supposed to be very meeting heavy, going to a lot of meetings, and that didn't happen because of COVID. So, like, we were in the meetings, but it wasn't a lot of work. And then we were also supposed to collect data. And so we split up into, like, there were 6 teams, so we each got 3, but it wasn't taking a lot of time. It was taking maybe 20%. So I would spend 2 hours a day doing actual work. Sometimes my work was just sending an email. And then so my manager was like, we don't need both of you. And I don't think we had a lot of good interactions in the 6 weeks I was there because I'm very introverted, as I said. And so instead of asking questions, I would look them up. And so that looks bad to a manager. And so she chose the other person because she had more positive interactions with him. So yeah, I took some time off. That was in July. I took August off, not working, to write a book. Actually, I wrote a podcasting book. I'm really into podcasting. So yeah, I wrote a book. It didn't sell well, unfortunately. And so now I'm freelancing, writing about podcasting still. Yes, exactly. That was the impression. So yeah, I'm writing about podcasting. freelancing, but I'm looking for a full-time role, just pretty much anything. I have a degree in marketing, so I'm looking for marketing positions, and podcasting is, I can make a twist that podcasting is marketing, or it's a form of marketing, so that's another reason why I'm looking at marketing. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't know. Oh wow, I did not know he was this guy. I love speech to text. Director of engineering. Very cool. Already seems like an interesting guy. The majority of text is created using continuous speech recognition. This is not the case. Dude, this guy's interesting. Yeah, but I'm lucky. I still live with my parents, so yeah. But I took the opportunity to strike out on my own in terms of writing the book and seeing what would happen with that. And then I'm still trying to do stuff. I'm just I'm slowing it down to, let's say, grow up a bit and find a work. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it wasn't related to Corona, was it? Yeah, that's good to hear. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have a bunch of medical issues too. I suffer from seizures, but if I take my medication, I'm okay. The last seizure I had was when I stopped taking the medication. Oh, wow. An ulcer? Wait, but you said you're 38. So, in '06, that was 14 years ago. I can't do the math. Um, 38 minus 14. So you were my age when you had an ulcer? That's insane. How did you get an ulcer at 24? Oh, okay. Right. So that all. Yeah. That's unfortunate, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, medical issues suck. Um, yeah, luckily I have good doctors, but I still hate going to the doctor. It's not fun. I just even this year I spent 3 hours getting an MRI. It's like, really 3 hours for a 10-second scan of my brain? Not cool. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. So that's just like, so IBS is just saying it's something with your stomach, but we don't know. That's crazy. Yeah, they say like the CBD stuff, the oil, is good for seizures, but I haven't tried it. I don't um you can't work for how many hours have I been working for? You can't work as and concentrate as much as I do on weed, or at least I can't. Like, how long have I been here for? 3-4 hours. Yeah, I started doing podcast stuff at 12, and it's 2 o'clock. So I don't know. I just can't concentrate on it. So I don't use it anymore. Even though in California here it's totally legal, but I just can't focus. Yeah, maybe. So, what soccer team do you support? Stop being loud. My brother's a huge Tottenham fan. Yeah, he comes over and he watches the games at our house all the time. Oh, really? So they're super strict with it? And yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, drug policies are weird because it's like one country it's like totally cool, and then you go next door and it's like you can't even look at it. Okay. I had a friend, my brother, he had a friend that played for Liverpool for a bit, but too many injuries, man. They're too rough. He has a screw in his knee, and that's insane to me. Um, 'Cause that's gonna add up. He's gonna be your age and he's gonna have trouble walking. Not, and I'm saying your age because you're not old to me. Just to be clear. Yeah, I mean, and it's tough in England because you have people coming from all over, um, trying to play soccer, and then it's hard to make it, right? So then when they don't make it, now they're just in England and they have no skills. So what do? Right? They're on the streets. They're working for, I know some of them carry bags for people in the, like on the train, right? Well, yeah, you are. You're midlife. You're like exactly midlife because here in the US at least, the average life expectancy is 78. So you're 76, doubling your age, right? So you're right there. Hey, I'm just pointing out. Yeah, I mean, I guess you would know better than me, but that's what my dad told me. Is that like he went to England and you see these people of all cultures. You see Indian, you see um, some of the colonies from England, like Ivory Coast, some African colonies. They carry bags. They I don't know. They perform. This is just what I hear. You know better than me, and it's unfortunate, especially because like sports can only last you so long. If you put that effort into writing a book or education in some way, going to college, who knows what could have happened? You'd have better chances, I don't know, being a doctor. Okay, yeah. But then also, when you play sports, you don't need. Oh, well, hold on, let me collect my thoughts. For sports, all you need is your size and ability, right? But for going to school, okay. For going to school, you need to put in all this effort. Like, when you play soccer, you can kick the ball 1,000 times, and you perfect that, and you become really good, and you could play professionally. Well, not 1,000, but 1,000,000, right? With school, you have to keep leveling up. It's not the same every time. And so that's difficult for some people. It was difficult for me. And that's why I don't want to go to grad school, to be honest. And so that's why, for some people, to not go to school and play sports is easier. Yeah, exactly. I couldn't have put that better myself. Okay. Problems. Let me change this. Okay, so this. What is this? Oh, okay. Heading 2. Oh, okay, so this is heading. So what heading is this? It's heading 3. I'm just gonna do it all heading 2. Yeah, I think that's okay. Landing page. Landing page. Yeah, it's Yeah, school was always tough for me. Specifically math. I never PC building, bootleg CDs, motorcycle repair. Yeah, I mean, I can't bootleg CDs anymore. So that's unfortunate. Like, when I was in the 4th grade, I remember that we would burn CDs for each other. Right. And then, like, the iPod came out. And then it became digital downloads. So yeah, that was my CD burning experience. You know what? I'm tired of doing this like this. So let me just do it like this. And I know how to do this. Problems. Yes. Problems. Okay. Okay. Oh, I didn't know it did that. Damn it. It formatted it without me. Okay. That's unfortunate. All I have to do, though, is I have to center it, which isn't bad. Let me see something. Okay. So what's specifically for motorcycle repair? Because I don't even drive, so I don't know anything about that. I will be getting my license soon, though, because I might move. And it's just better to, not rely on public transit for new places. Okay. Interestingly enough, on the blog, I have an episode, or not an episode, I have a small blog post about live streaming, and that will help him out. It's very basic. It'll give you an idea of what, like, mostly software. I'm not an expert, but here we are. So I know some things. Right. Mm, 8, 24, 31, 31. I'm glad. That's why I create the information. So I'm glad I could help you. Yeah. I like helping people. It's nice. No problem. Yeah, I'm glad I could help. Seriously. Nice share. Okay. Continue. Let me schedule this. Scheduled it for September 30th? Jesus. I can't believe where's okay. I realized that it's almost October, just right there, and that was unfortunate. Okay, I have to go, but it was great talking to you. I do this every Friday, so yeah, if I do like every Friday around this time, so if you follow me, you'll see when I pop up, and that'd be great. We could catch up, chat. Done with this one, 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 done with this one. Alright, thank you. Have a nice day.